Welcome to the show, Talk TV Media Network, Day 2 for fundraising here for the Ngadu Foundation. The song say, you are hateful of your friends all day, throughout the day, your neighbors, your friends, and there's nothing you can do about it. So hate is not good. And so we're going to end that, and then we're going to just jump right into the show. Welcome to the show. It's just for 30 minutes. We'll be done with this show. Very, very brief, very short. 30-minute show here at Talk TV Media Network. Fundraising, ways to give and help to educate those children of Liberia who are in need. Until then, let me just finish this piece of music for you. Welcome to the show. It's a 30-minute show, so we cannot just keep it going when it comes to music. So today, folks, is another opportunity we are having here for you to give. Follow us online wherever you are. Today is another opportunity. We want you guys to be able to bless through this foundation, the Ngadu Foundation, and be able to give as much as you can. We had a very successful day yesterday. Today is day 2. Tomorrow we will be climaxing right here and then giving you the final numbers of what has come in so far. Those in the diaspora, those of us here in the diaspora, what we have collected. And those of you in Liberia, you guys are doing awesome too. We got to get it coming. We got to get it coming as well. So give. Man, welcome to the show, my man, Jasper. How you doing? How is your day over there?
Oh yeah, I want to say thank you very much. It's my pleasure being on the show today again to discuss about Ngadu Foundation, the most talk about foundation that we have in Liberia, and I'm so proud for this Identical Foundation for the initiative that they are about to take, most especially for children in Liberia, those who can afford, their parents can afford to send them to school, will be benefiting from the Ngadu Foundation. I want to say thank you very much for the show.
All right, folks. We're just gonna start it right away. The number is right there on the screen. Any amount. Those of you in Liberia, let me bring that number from Liberia. Those in Liberia. So, those of you who doing your cash, mobile app donations and stuff, you can have that going as soon as possible. It's right there on the screen. You can use that number to call in, or also not to call in, but be able to donate any amount that God placed on your heart when it comes to giving uh, into a local charity that is geared towards having about 50 Liberian children plus more get to school to this year, this school semester, this semester that is opening this month of September. We have been behind the scenes working, encouraging friends to sow because we are an open book at this foundation. You know, everything is open. We got nothing to hide. Whatever we receive, we tell the people, and wherever it goes, we tell the people. So don't hesitate. We're not some organization that runs things behind the scene. And those of you also watching here in the US and diaspora or other places, if you gave too, your generous donation can be tax write off as well because we are a legit uh, entity, nonprofit organization. So the number is down there, scrolling at the bottom of the screen. For those of you who are here in the US, those are the various options that you can use to be able to give. And those of you in Liberia, you can give through those numbers as well. Tomorrow, we will be here to be able to give you all the final analysis because tomorrow is a climax. Tomorrow is the day. Tomorrow is the CEO's birthday. And the CEO worker, number one, hard reporter two from Banga, birthday. I just tell people September's are the best in the whole wide world, but tomorrow we'll be bragging about that. It's not tonight. Tomorrow we'll be doing that. Tonight it's about collecting money for the children of Liberia. That's it. Why are you laughing? Oh, because you are not going
No,
to tell us.
you're talking
Man,
about September bond.
yeah, we are
So,
the best.
so
We are the best.
they
And so
say
for
among my mother children, I know I can't myself the best, so you have to say so. If you have to call up to ask them right now, how is your birthday or your birthday, they will exactly tell
man,
you how you feel your birthday is.
let the people hear, let the people see what we're doing as an organization before we talk. And this program, this 30-minute program, is basically going to give different viewers, those who have been inspired by this organization. We have all these video clips for them to play. So we're going to start with this. This is the one. This one is the one during the Christmas season when I, as CEO, was in Liberia, where we had to do a lot of Christmas donation to be able to uh, put a smile on the faces of children, orphanages, people, and this is that video right here. Watch. On behalf of the Gadu Foundation, as CEO of the foundation and the volunteer team today, Sis Ayi, you are Ayi, the founder here for the organization, and I was told that you have about 48 to 50 children here at this orphanage. So our joy is to make sure that we put a smile on their face. So we brought something for them. It's not much, but we want to make sure that they feel a part of what God is doing. And that is bring some of, give me a bag. So we want to be able to give all 48 of these children a plastic bag, a turkey. And in this bag you have some clothes, you have tassel, you have toothpaste, you have toothbrush, you have a bath soap for all of you. So this is what we want to do on behalf of the Gadu Foundation for this orphanage.
Family and publicity side. My husband and myself, we extend our thanks and appreciation. The Sunday Christmas. So much. That's why everybody
Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Compliments of the season to you too. So we'll now distribute.
So all the girls come one side, one side.
All right, so that was that for that part of it, Jasper. That was the Gone Christmas, and I was something about I want us to talk, Jasper, is giving, right? And the scriptures talks about it. Almost all the different types of religions, belief systems talk about it. It's just a beautiful thing to give, because when you give, you almost like you are opening a window for more for you, and there is something that giving does. It brings a sense of joy and peace that no man, no money can buy. That is the beauty of giving. Seeing a child who is sitting on a porch or in a house who doesn't have, whose parents cannot afford sending to school. Through this foundation, we are able to do that. It just brings a joy. And this is not a one-man thing. This is not a Gadu thing. This is a group. Those who believe in this cause. This is the people. The people involved in this are volunteers. They give their services, not being paid. All of us. It's a beautiful thing because it brings a lot of blessing along with it and a lot of joy. What do you think?
Oh yes, just what you're saying, when you look in the Bible talks about giving, you should give. And even the great United States of America believe in giving. Just imagine you give and they give you back in return. So in Gado Foundation happens to be one of the foundation I believe in giving, most especially to the needy one, the one that are in need. Right now in Liberia, people, most especially parents, just imagine today's school open today, but you can't even find children much going to school because due to the inability of parents not having money to send their children to school.
Right.
So for the Ngadu Foundation to take the initiative, even a child, even if you send one child to school, is a great help for that identical family.
It is.
It's a great help. I'm not even talking about 2 or 3 persons. So it's a great help and it's a great initiative. And I think out of what a great this foundation is, what other foundation do, they are not transparent in their giving.
Yeah.
And this,
we let it out. We keep it out open, for people to see.
And this will let other people to know that transparency is good. And most people will always bring want to give, because anything somebody give, one, it is transparent and it see those who benefiting from it. It will motivate them to even bring people on board to give.
Right.
But one is going behind the scene and you do everything, people don't know about it.
Yeah, yeah, you're so right. You're so right about what you just said. Transparency is very key. It brings a lot of integrity for people to trust you and know that their resources, be it limited or huge, they know that they are going in the right direction, and it's very key. So we
Yeah.
have another video coming up, and this one is by one of our another worker there in Liberia, and just sit back and listen.
My name is Cecilia Flomo, volunteer of the Ngadus Foundation. What I love or what I admire about this foundation is that it has made an impact in our communities and the aspect of giving. Gadus Foundation have come to Liberia and they are giving to the needy. My expectation for this foundation is to expand in other counties of Liberia, not only Mosurado but Liberia at large. Thank you.
Wow, 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 wow. Yeah, those are success stories we want to hear and be able. These are the things that push a lot of us as leaders, and even if we have to dig deep in our own personal pockets, to be able to give and get this going. This is what we do, because if I'm giving and I know the result, the blessing that's coming behind it or after it, nothing is gonna I'm going to settle. I'm just going to do it because if you give generously with your heart, not being coerced, not being forced, not being pushed by someone, then the blessing will follow. The blessing will really come because in Proverbs it says, when you give unto the poor, you are lending unto the Lord.
Yeah.
That is my favorite verse. When you give unto the poor, you are lending unto the Lord. Watch this, Jasper. When you lend something to someone, most people don't pay back,
Oh yeah.
right? In fact, some of them
Yeah.
will run away. But then God, the one that created you and I, is telling you when you give to the poor, you loaning me. And when you loan
Yeah.
God, there is assurance and surety that you're going to get
That you
paid
get
double,
that.
that
Oh
you'll get
yeah.
it back.
Yeah.
That is the beauty of that. So God Himself is saying that to us, and that's why the God Foundation does. That's why we do what we do. So,
And you know what baffled me? Most people in Liberia come with that name foundation. They want to give, and at the end result, when they start to give, and they giving, turn to being a politician. They don't want to give. People don't
yes,
want to give free, and without them getting anything in return. It's so funny, and Liberians, most especially those politicians right now, they build their organization, they start to build their organization through foundation. When they do donation to two, three, four, five different schools, at the end result, they're going to tell you,
gonna
look,
run.
people are going to petition, oh, hey, the people need me
Yeah, yeah.
in the district to serve them. Look, you can serve without you getting a benefit from the people. Give.
You are so right, and this is what set us apart from all those other people that have personal on or hidden agendas or interests, right? It's common because most organizations will come to Liberia in the name of humanitarianism, uh,
Yeah.
uh, giving when they build a water pump somewhere or in a community or do this. When you go look, they're running for political office. So does that qualify you to run for political office because you are giving to the
Yeah.
community? No, it
Yeah,
doesn't. And this is the
because
education our people need to know or have, you know, that the Ngadu Foundation has no political bearing or agenda, period. No personality in here. We are here purely to help our people. We feel a part of Liberia. We're a part of this country. We must contribute our quota to the nation building. That is what we're doing as a nonprofit organization, the Ngado Foundation. So we have no political bearings. No, we have got no politicians supporting this. If politicians are able, they feel touched to donate to this organization to help, we will take it. but that doesn't give you any ground in this organization. We don't petition people.
No,
We are volunteers. We are
no.
givers. We are lifesavers. We are life changers. That is what we do, right? And so before I let you come in, Jasper, let's play this. Let's play this other piece here as well for our viewing audience.
What I love about the Gadu Foundation is that the Gadu Foundation came in my community to distribute rice for old people, hand sanitizer, bucket during the pandemic, where everyone was looking for help when the Gadu Foundation came in to help us. And our children was blessed. Some children was on a scholarship which parents were not able to send them to school. The Gadu Foundation took the initiative. So Gadu Foundation all the way. We love you.
All right, that's one of the P's right there from one of our hardworking staff as well. And what were you saying?
And another thing, when I made measure of those who come in, it reminds me about this the standard bearer of this political party who came in the name of giving, and at the end result, he turned to a politician. Today, he's a standard bearer of PLP, Janet Cassell, who
Yeah,
spent most of his life in America. Nobody was expecting that he could even the likes of Cummings. He started that. And right now, Kumi had a school in Liberia. But man, CEO, for me, who say that here, I'm unable to send my child to Kumi school because the school fee is very exorbitant. Yeah, these are
wow,
people who want state power. Yeah, these are people who want state power. They're preaching. You say those who come with equity, you come with clean hands. But
right,
you have
right.
a school, you want the government to do everything free. You have your own, but it is not free.
It is
So
not
tell
free.
me, what will you bring? What different will you bring? So
Yeah,
it's just like I love the scenario of Ngadu Foundation because they have no political bearing, and we don't intend to have any political bearing. I think this will keep our integrity, it will keep our transparency and accountability to those who also donating to the foundation and also the beneficiaries.
right. And the beautiful thing there is that makes me happy every time is since we started this launching and stuff, to see that Liberians are involved in the process themselves, right? It's very, very encouraging. It's not that okay, every time they're looking up to people in America and other places, they're like, this is our own thing. Let's start. Let's do it. And for at this present moment so far, you know, to be able to raise 18,000 Liberian dollars collection so far, when I calculated that, they sent me the report today, I was amazed. 18,000 Liberian dollars so far raised. Can you imagine? Tomorrow we'll be announcing what the collection and those that donated here on this platform in Liberia and here in the US diaspora as well. And even those who want to make pledges. It's open. You know, we want you to be a part of this noble cause of what God is doing through this foundation. That is what
Yeah.
we are doing. You know, time is moving fast, so just bear with me. I want to make sure we get all these videos that we have here play for our people to listen. Listen to what this child is saying. Little Gadu.
My name is Titus Gardu. Be talking about the Gardu Foundation. What I like about the Gardu Foundation is that it helps people in need, like some of those small people, like the people that need help in Africa and Liberia. They helped with like the Ebola virus and coronavirus, and they give out food to people who need it, and they help the schools get the supplies that they need, and hospitals they give them the supplies that they need for the sick people, and they just they help out they help out just the people in need.
All right, all right, all right. That's what I'm talking right there. With those all those little guys, and here comes another little guy who has who has his little Liberian man say his little 1 2 1 2 as well.
My name is Jacob.
Jacob, who?
Jacob Gardu.
Mm-hmm. What do you want to say to the Ngadu Foundation? What you like about the Ngadu Foundation?
They bring kids to school.
Speak loud. I don't hear you either.
They bring their kids to school.
They bring kids to school. Very interesting. Yeah. But folks, yeah,
Yeah.
use that number. We would love to see your name on the list tomorrow when we have it published. Folks, at this time tomorrow, we would love to have our friends. This is a personal appeal. You believe in this cause of what we're doing as a foundation. We would love you to join hands with us to be able to give into what God is doing through this foundation. Um, what's your closing words for the show, man?
Okay, I want to say thank you to the Ngadu Foundation. I love this initiative, and I pray that God will bring more people on board that will give to help the Liberian children go to school. And I also want to talk to the CEO that uh, next time we start this sooner so that we can have everybody involved and at least have more kids go to school for the next academic school year. I want to say thank you for the initiative. Those of you who are watching us through our Facebook live, our page, our platform, yeah, you can make a donation to these two numbers on the platform. I want to say thank you for those who have donated and thank you for those who have been touched by our words today to donate. We want to say thank you very much. Jasper F. Andrews from Liberia.
All right, don't go now. Let's close. Let me close this along with you and I. But before we go, as well, we still have one more video to play for you guys, for our viewing audience as well. Um, for about how people just feel, about what's going on with the foundation. Let me find that other video, and right after that, I'll be playing another good song before we head out of here. So tomorrow we'll be here. We'll be announcing the time when we will be here celebrating as well, uh, climaxing and letting people know what the foundation does. Again, the Gados Foundation vision is to help those who are in dire need, those who cannot afford going to school, those whose parents, you know, do not have a job or any source of income. And also, we have academic criteria set up. We do have a special committee, a six-man committee that has been set aside to to vet all applications that are coming in. They will be highly scrutinized because the tendency of people trying to beat the system is very high. And so we are putting everything in place to make sure that nobody is able to beat this system the Gado Foundation is putting in place. So if you think you're going to come around and mess and you think your child you're going to get a free scholarship, no, it's not just going to work. It's actually going to go to those who are in dire need, and because there are layers and measures and fight finding that we were going to do and follow. The team is on the ground to follow to the letter to make sure if we award the child the scholarship, the child is in school, the child is academically performing, and we'll make sure we get the child's report every period. All of that on unannounced visits to the school, to make sure the child is attending, you know. These are the things that we are going to employ, that we get these things in place because people tend to be corners. And until otherwise, before I bring you the rest, let me bring you this video from.
My name is Deshaun Gardu. What I love about the Gardu Foundation is that they're helping in community in Liberia, helping many communities. They're helping children, they're helping hospitals, they're helping orphans. So it's always a blessing when you can help someone or a group of people. So please support the Gardu Foundation and help us with this mission of helping the people of Liberia.
Okay, okay. And so, folks, there you have it. That's how we're going to close this segment today. Tomorrow we'll be here, full blast. Tomorrow, bring your pockets. At least do something. If God speak to you to give 100 Liberian dollars, 100 United States dollars, 500, $1,000, we want it. This foundation needs it. Because we already know that at least we have more than 2, 3, 4, 5 students that will be going to school this year based on what we already have. So that's a joy. That's a good thing. We do not despise small beginnings. So join the bandwagon because this is where accountability is called for. As the song says, there's blessing on those that give, there's blessing on those that bring peace. Straightly from Lofa County.
Oh sala ocho bandacho, oh sala ocho bandacho, bana mingi konyulo chela ninda. Oh sala ocho bandacho, oh sala ocho bandacho, oh sala ocho bandacho, bana yangu konyulo chela ninda. Oh sala ocho bandacho. Ocho bandacho, oh sala ocho bandacho, bana mingi konyulo chelandinda. Oh sala ocho bandacho, oh sala ocho bandacho, oh sala ocho bandacho, bana yangu konyulo chelandinda. Oh sala ocho bandacho. Ocho yugoni, oh sala ocho bandacho, bana mingi konyulo chelandinda. Oh sala ocho bandacho, oh sala ocho bandacho, oh sala ocho bandacho, bana mingi konyulo chelandinda. Oh sala ocho bandacho.
All right. Oh, Salah, Ocho, Vandacho. So, folks, there you have it. Gadu Foundation. Join us and be part of the change, by donating, by giving, making your generous donations. We love it. We'll be here tomorrow because tomorrow it's a double dip because I'm celebrating my birthday right behind here. Nothing else but behind the mic for the foundation. Because if anybody has a happy birthday gift for me, send some money in an envelope because I assure you, every penny I receive will go towards this cause. Every penny, every dime I receive will go towards this very, very cause tomorrow as appreciation of my birthday. That's what I have decided to do. Until then, I'll see you here tomorrow, same time. Good night.
Salaya sacho bandacho, oh sala cho lendene, mana mingi konyulo chelanina, oh sala.